Oh, hey guys. Yeah, so here I go wasting my time. Dude, I'm telling you, when you're talking, if you speak the truth, you're wasting your time. Because the truth isn't popular. Because this is what you need to know about the truth. There's what people want to hear, there's what people want to believe, there's everything else, then there's the truth. So I'm wasting my time speaking the truth. This is the world that we live in, that we must accept the reality of. This is the truth that you must accept. The truth isn't popular. That there's what people want to hear, there's what people want to believe, there's everything else, then there's the truth. That's my disclaimer for this video. So now let's go into the video. I'm going to make a point here. Jim Rizzoli. Now, this isn't to attack Jim Rizzoli. Now, here we go. Listen. Okay, here we go.
Okay, but Phil, on the other end, okay, here's the thing. People, again, look, I'll defend you till the cows come home, all right? But the thing is, I know people that have been affected by it, have died by it, and they're not going to give you the information from the hospitals of people that have been affected. So I think it's more than you know.
There you go. Right there. Right there. Okay? Right there. So he's talking about the vax. So there's debate about the vax. And the point that Jim is trying to make to Phil is that, look, you know, I have seen that the vaccine is doing this, and that you're never going to hear about it. The hospitals aren't going to tell you. So yes, therefore, the vax is killing people. I know people. I've seen it. Right? Okay? Dude. I was homeless, eating out dumpsters for 10 years. I worked in the homeless service provider field 10 years after that, doing street outreach, engaging homeless people. Dude, I have seen poverty fucking genocide. All these fucking poor people. I have seen it. Just like Jim says, no, Phil, what you got to understand is, you know, I know people personally that, you know, they died. And so, you know, and they're not going to tell you. They're going to hush, cover everything up. So you're not going to find the information. The government and the hospitals and everybody, they're not going to tell you that these people are dying from the vaccine. But I've seen it. I've seen it. Dude, that's what I'm trying to tell you about poverty. You think that more people have been genocided by the vax than by poverty just in the last 20 years, the last 10 years. See, you motherfuckers, you all cherry pick. If poor people are getting if poor people are getting genocided and it's being covered up and the government is hiding it and stuff, you people could give a flying fuck. It's only when it comes home, it starts hitting home for you, then all of a sudden there's a problem. I have been trying to tell you people, they are fucking genociding people with fucking poverty. Poverty is way bigger an issue than the fucking vax. But see, none of you people care about the truth. And again, I'm not trying to attack Jim, but Jim, like, I brought this up to Jim, and Jim's like, well, I'm all for helping these poor people, but they need to show that they're going to turn from their wicked ways. Dude, you can apply that to everything. Oh, I'm all for helping, you know, stopping all these people from getting vaccinated. But these people they need to show me that they're going to turn from their wicked ways. Then I'll buy into this. Everybody's dropping like flies from the vaccine. You know, Jim, your argument to Phil that, you know, Phil has to understand that you have seen firsthand how the vaccine has killed people, and that the hospitals are just covering this all up. Dude, your argument is as weak as what you say mine is. I'm telling you, they are genociding poor people with poverty. But because you don't see it, you just shrug it off like, oh, whatever, that's just some crazy guy talking. But now let's get back to how the vaccine is genociding everybody. Where's your proof? Oh, well, I've seen it. I have like 3 friends that died after they got the vaccine, and the hospitals aren't going to say nothing. Dude, do you know how many people are dying from fucking homeless? Like, imagine being homeless in Phoenix, Arizona, where it's 125 degrees in the summer. How many people are dying from that? Oh yeah, the government's just putting all this information out and just telling everybody the truth about poverty. Dude, okay, and then I can back it up with Jim Rizzoli. Your own Bible says, your own Bible backs up what I'm saying. Watch. Okay, watch. This is from Proverbs 30:14. There is a generation whose teeth are swords, and their jaw teeth as knives, to devour the poor from the earth, the needy from among men. Let's read it again. Proverbs 30:14. There is a generation, not was. There is a generation whose teeth are as swords, and their jaw teeth as knives, to devour the poor from off the earth, and the needy from among men. Jim, that is your Bible. That is your religion and your Bible. And it doesn't say there was a generation whose teeth are swords, whose teeth are knives, to devour the poor from the earth, the needy from among men. No, there is a generation whose teeth are swords, whose teeth are knives, to devour the poor from the earth, the needy from among mortals. That is genocide. Genocide. But see, this is the thing. You guys are all cherry pickers. If it's happening to the poor, you don't care. You don't care to expose it. Dude, I'm telling you, I have seen it with my own fucking eyes. I was a fucking bum for 10 fucking years, eating out of dumpsters. I worked, and then 10 years later, I worked for 10 years doing street outreach, talking to homeless people every day, 5 days a week, for fucking 10 years. And so I can give you all this testimony and you don't believe me. And you'll just say, oh, well, I'm all for helping the poor, but they just need to show that they need to turn from their wicked ways and this, that. Dude, like, you guys don't understand genocide. You don't understand genocide. You just don't. Poverty has genocided more people in 2020 than the vax did, ever. Dude, they don't need a vaccine to genocide people. Manufacturing poverty is their greatest tool to genocide and enslave the masses. And you people will never see it. You'll never see it ever. And that's what blows my mind, because you'll go on and on about any and everything else under the sun. And that's what you need to know about the truth. There's what people want to hear. There's what people want to believe. There's everything else under the sun. Then there's the truth. There is a generation whose teeth are swords, whose teeth are knives, to devour the poor from the earth, the needy from among mortals. That's genocide, baby. I thought genocide is the hot, sexy topic. Well, not if it concerns the poor, right? Dude, you have no idea what I've seen. You have no fucking idea, dude.